Poultry allergy is relatively rare but can cause serious allergic reactions in some individuals. It typically involves an immune response to proteins found in birds such as chicken, turkey, duck, or goose, but it can also be caused by other birds. Reactions can vary from mild symptoms like skin irritation or stomach discomfort to more severe responses, including anaphylaxis in extreme cases. In some people, even trace amounts of poultry proteins from shared equipment, surfaces, or airborne exposure during cooking can trigger a reaction. There is also a possibility of cross-reactivity with eggs or feather exposure in certain individuals, known as bird egg syndrome. Because poultry is widely used in commercial kitchens and food production, avoiding all risk of cross-contact can be difficult. For those with a severe allergy, it is often recommended to avoid all poultry products entirely and to inquire carefully about food preparation methods or ingredients in processed food. It is very important to indicate a poultry allergy on every dish, as poultry products, most often chicken stock, can be used to prepare different ingredients like vegetables or other meat sources. Fish allergy is a common food allergy and can cause serious, potentially life-threatening reactions in sensitive individuals. It typically involves an immune response to proteins found in the muscle tissue of fish. Unlike some childhood allergies, fish allergy often develops later in life and tends to be lifelong. The allergy can be isolated to a specific type of fish, which can be classified in various ways, such as finned fish, including species like salmon, tuna, cod, and haddock. These are the most common triggers of fish allergy. Bluefish, oily fish, such as mackerel, sardines, anchovies, and herring, which are rich in healthy fat but still allergenic. White fish or lean fish, like cod, haddock, and pollock, which also frequently cause allergic reactions. Scaly fish, a term sometimes used to refer to traditional bony fish, snapper, bass, as opposed to smooth-skinned species like catfish. A person allergic to one type of fish is often advised to avoid all fish because of the risk of cross-reactivity, the immune system reacting similarly to related proteins, and cross-contact during processing or cooking. However, some individuals may only react to specific species and tolerance varies. Fish proteins can remain in the air during frying or steaming, which can pose a risk in food service environments. Fish is also commonly found in products like sauces, broths, and dressings. Fish sauce, Worcester sauce. So care must be taken to consider even the most unlikely of sauces, for example, a Bloody Mary. Shellfish allergy is one of the most common and potentially severe food allergies, particularly in adults. It refers to an allergic reaction to proteins found in aquatic animals that are not fish. A common misconception is that all shellfish have a shell, but this is not the case. Reactions to shellfish can also be triggered not just by eating shellfish, but also by inhalation of steam or vapors during cooking, particularly in commercial kitchens. Shellfish are generally divided into two main groups, crustaceans and mollusks. Crustaceans include lobster, langoustine, prawns, shrimps, and crab. These are the most common triggers of shellfish allergy, and reactions to them tend to be more severe. Mollusks are a broader group and include three main subcategories: gastropods, such as whelks, winkles, and snails, including sea snails, and land snails like escargot. Bivalves, like scallops, mussels, clams, cockles, and oysters. Cephalopods, including octopus, squid, and cuttlefish. Some people are allergic to both crustaceans and mollusks, while others may react to only one group. However, Due to the risk of cross-contamination and the possibility of cross-reactivity when the immune system reacts to similar proteins across different species, individuals with a shellfish allergy are often advised to avoid all shellfish entirely. Given the generic confusion around the classification of shellfish, it's very good practice when a guest communicates a shellfish allergy to start by asking whether this is an allergy to crustaceans or mollusks. This will, in turn, demonstrate a good knowledge of the topic, allowing the guests to enjoy their experience without having to worry about their safety.